New at 5, too many people in Milwaukee County are going hungry. That was the subject of a summit today. Our Mary Jo Ola was there and talked to many of those in need. They tell her what needs to happen next.
Maurice Wince knows what it's like to grow up and struggle with food coming into the home. He grew up with several siblings in Milwaukee.
One, it was the quality and quantity. There was never enough.
That experience is part of why he and his wife opened the Sherman Park grocery store in one of the city's food deserts. They wanted to help people living near Fond du Lac and Sherman have access to a full-service grocery store.
It's extremely important to me as a son of the city to be a part of the solution and not a part of the problem.
Marquette University's neighborhood kitchen found that Milwaukee County has the second highest rate of food insecurity in the state, meaning people don't have access to enough food to meet their basic needs.
We just want to make sure that people understand that food is also in the part of what we need to move Milwaukee forward.
Community leaders shared ideas today at a food justice summit. They talked about issues across the entire food system. Milwaukee historian Reggie Jackson highlighted the ripple effect food insecurity causes, leading to deep-rooted health issues.
I want people to understand very clearly that there are forces that have been in place in this country for a number of years that have created, opportunities for some people and prevented other people from having opportunities to have access to quality food choices. Those things were done very intentionally. It's not accidental.
As Maurice gets ready to celebrate 2 years of making a difference, he hopes others will join the effort.
My call to the community would literally be lean in and lift up.
In Milwaukee, Mary Jo Ola, TMJ4 News.